Hello there. Mark yesterday in your calendars because it was a really kind of weird day in that the news wasn't really news. There wasn't a huge amount of big earth shattering stuff or crazy things dealing with politicians. I mean, there was Wayne Brown at his weird charity debate thing where he came across as an absolute ass, but also kind of like we expect Wayne Brown to come across. That that didn't make headline news. Not really. In fact, if we ever look through what made the headlines yesterday, it's all pretty benign. If you have a look at something like the New Zealand Herald, the closest we've got to any kind of big political issue is a high school dropout who went straight into the one career he's had his entire life, giving us his unqualified reckons about politicians and government. Again, if you have a look at something like Stuff, nothing political. If you have a look here at TVNZ, nothing. News Hub, apparently the Minister of Police was unhappy that a place got broken into. Good. That's not really headline news. That's kind of what we expect. To our Maori news, same thing. Nothing political whatsoever. Hell, I even went and visited some of those crazy conspiracy places. Counterspin, with their whole we want to keep people up to date with the real news, hasn't updated their news in months. That Navy thing happened months ago, and it turned out the ship had actually been here for repairs and was on its way home. And it wasn't that much of a surprise. It wasn't a big story. It was just weird. Even Reality Check Media, which is, a really stupid name for that organization, there's nothing new on there. Not at all. I mean, look, you've got Dr. Muriel Newman, who is the head of the Center for Political Research, whatever the hell it is, that right-wing nutjob group that's based out of Northland who like to play around with their democracy, and she's talking about tribal rule being a bad thing. That's nothing new. She's been doing that forever. It doesn't change the fact that she's still a racist piece of crap. But it's not news. It's not new news. It's old news. The olds. And it's a really weird feeling. Like when you build your content like I do, based on what's sort of happening around you day to day, kind of leaves me floundering a little bit, which is a weird feeling. And it's not a bad feeling, it's just weird. It's like, what do I do? Twiddle my thumbs, go tackle the dishes, hang out the washing, finally get those sheets done that I've been meaning to wash for weeks. It's confusing. I don't know what to do. So I've been playing with Threads instead, the new Twitter app thing, which that's made the news because it's new, but it's so new I don't really know what I'm doing with it. It's just a strange feeling, especially as we're now less than 100 days out from the election. I kind of expected it to be like a barrage of weird news, and it's just not. Not at the moment. Saying that, you know what's going to happen now, eh? Today, when you're watching this, is going to be insane. I guarantee something crazy is going to happen. Who knows what it's going to be, but something weird is definitely going to happen today now that I've made a video saying that it's weird that there's no news. Oh well, I'm going to go and enjoy the quiet afternoon off, I guess.